Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my budget for April. So I have went through all of the numbers and figured out what we're going to be doing. Unfortunately, I had wanted to have this kit ready and available for people to buy before April, but because of a rookie mistake on my behalf of not having the correct paper, all of the stickers that I wanted to share with you all and put up on listings on my shop never got up because, as I said, rookie mistake. I didn't have the paper ready and raring to go, so you won't be able to buy this. But I will be putting up this design, and I will be creating another one for May as well. Or unless you want to buy this, I'll put it up for people. But it is very April related. But if you want to buy it for a different month, by all means you can. I have lots of variations of the budget. This is just a kit that kind of works better for me. So I'm going to be setting up my April in a different video with like these stickers here that I'm going to record straight after this, that will be up very soon. But I'm going to set up my budget with you now. So this is the first time using my sticker kit for its actual purpose, so I'm very excited about it. So first of all, I have a Fringe 17-month planner, which you can see I bought in TK Maxx. So you can buy them on Amazon and stuff, and I do have it linked in my description, which is an affiliate link if you're going to buy, if you're going to click on that and all that sort of stuff. I may receive some commission, very teeny tiny amount. But so let's get on with the kit. So as I said, I'm very excited about it. I'm going to try my best to keep it straight as well, but I'm never really good at that. So now we have the income. This is very hard to try and keep it straight, but we'll give it a go, huh? So then I need to keep, I kind of did like a little mock one here for myself on how I'm going to do it. So we have the balances part here. So that's the income side of things. We then have, I've set it up in a different way, you see. We have a space, and then we're going to have fixed expenses. And then over on the other side of that, I'm going to have my sinking funds over here. Like that. So you can see it's not at all straight, but you know, you kind of get the picture. Okay, so I'm going to fill it in a little bit now. And I need to find my other pen. So one moment. I apologize, guys. I actually thought I clicked record, but it turns out I didn't. So these, I just wrote Robert here for the income. We don't really have very more income sources, but I just kind of did it. I'm not going to share with you the estimated because you can probably gather it from it, but I'm just going to leave it out. So then we have the rent, which is 1,133, the TV license, which is 1333, Pinergy, which is 70 euros, Gomo is my mobile, and that costs 9.99. Then we have air, which is our internet, broadband and Robert's mobile, which cost I'm thinking it's 65 euros, hopefully. Then we have Netflix, which is $7.99. We have Sky TV, which is 49 euros. And then Robert gets medication every single month, and that's $27.29. So then I need to find my little total guy. Let me write down the total there, which I've already added up. So it's 1,375 euros 60 cents is what that is. So now we move over to the sinking funds. So for our sinking funds, we so I should explain something right now. So Robert's job has told him that they're basically going to close for 2 weeks. Okay, Ireland have gone into a pretty much a lockdown for 2 weeks anyways, but Robert Jobs had informed them before the announcement of the lockdown that they were going to close for 2 weeks, and in those 2 weeks they were going to receive their base pay from the company, and then we'll have to work out something else going forward. So basically for 2 weeks he's going to get pretty much, I think, like 40 euro or 50 euro off his normal weekly pay that I do every week. So he's going to get his basic pay for 2 weeks, and there's 3 more Thursdays, so there's 5 Thursdays in April. 5 Thursdays in April. 2 of them he's going to get his very, very close to his normal pay. But the remaining 3, we don't know what's going to happen. So as I said, the government have put us in lockdown till April the 12th. But I don't know what's going to happen with Robert's work after that. So what I have done is the government have given or are giving people, if they're being laid off work or put on temporary hours or all that sort of stuff, 350 euro per person if you're let go from work. So I just have calculated 350 euros per week for these 3 weeks. So it's 2 weeks at basically full pay, and then the 350 after that. So as a result, we're going to see a whole lot less categories here, because I'm just trying to survive right now. You know, we're only doing bare essentials. Obviously, like stuff like Netflix we don't really need, but you know, I'm going to see how we can go. There is going to be times, if this goes on for a couple of months where Robert doesn't have work, there's going to be times where we have to use our emergency fund, but it's going to have to be done because there's nothing else that can be done. So we have the car and bike insurance, which I have budgeted only 3 euros to go in there. We have the car and bike tax, again only getting 3 euros. Then we have the car and bike maintenance, and for some reason I have 12 euro in there, not quite sure. For Christmas I have 7 euro. Medical, it's getting 50 euro, and then pet care is getting 15. So that's what's planned for those. Now we just put our little total onto these guys. Ooh. So the total for those bits are 90 euro. Okay. So then we move down a little bit, and I'm going to do our cash envelopes, and there's only 2 cash envelopes this month. Again, as I said, for the reason of the fact that I don't know what's happening with Robert's pay. Ooh. So these are just all tester like tester kits, just to show you guys what I have and that I had printed out, and then I realized that I didn't have paper. So yeah, rookie mistake on my behalf. So we have groceries, which is getting the most of any category, and it's going to get 450 euros, which is 90 euros per week over the 5 Thursdays. And then petrol. So petrol, I've only budgeted for the car each week at 25 euro a week at 125. So obviously, if we're not allowed to go out anywhere, we're not going to be using petrol. But I just wanted to have enough just in case, you know. And then I haven't budgeted anything for Robert's motorbike. So if it's the case that he does get to go back to work, we'll have to switch things up, or we'll still just use the car less, I think. So that's 575. So then now we will move on to the next bit, the way I'm setting it up. So this is all new to me. I have never set up a budget like this before, but I really like it. I hope that you're kind of enjoying it too. I think during these times it's really, really important for us to not hide our heads. You know, we need to know exactly where the income is coming from, and how much that we're spending. So doing your fixed and your variable expenses, your cash envelopes, your sinking funds, really, really getting down to the nitty gritty of, is this exactly how much you're going to spend? Because during these times I have found that even I do it, obviously you could see them from my my weekly check-ins, that I panic buy. And I'm not panic buying like in bulk at one time, but as you can see, I kind of make several trips to the shop to get things, which is not the ideal way to do it, because, you know, I don't need half of the food that I'm buying. So that's definitely something that I am looking at. But it's very interesting that, you know, I had started to notice that. So the income we're obviously going to leave blank. The fixed expenditure is budgeted at 1,375 euros and 60 cents. The sinking funds is 90 euros. And the cash envelopes are 575 euros. So that makes the total there. So if we just add them up, 575 plus 90 plus 1,375.60, 204.060 is what we have budgeted. So then down here, the way I have it worked out, I have it worked that we will be able to save some money. So I'm just going to put this little savings guy like here. April will be okay. We'll be able to save a little bit of money, hopefully, if things go as I want them to go. So I'll put the kind of update that at the end of April. But this is my budget. This is the budget, how I've worked it out. As you can see, we don't have half as much money as we normally do. But as I said, we do have, we'll be able to save a couple of hundred or a few hundred here, I'm hoping. And that's why these categories are right closed down, because first of all, for the first 2 weeks of it, we're in lockdown, but then after that, I'm hoping that we won't spend all our money. So that is today's video. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you did, I would love if you give it a thumbs up. I have an Instagram, so if you're interested in seeing if these budget kits are out, and that's the other design that I was kind of having. If these budget kits are out or what's out on my shop, do go to my Instagram. It's Karen's Budget Plan. I'll have that down below, but also go and check out my shop if you are interested in. Obviously, you know, people need to watch their money at times like this, so you know, I obviously understand if nobody is buying from the show in the store, but as I said, even if you don't need to use the stickers, make sure that you are making a budget and you know exactly where you plan to spend your money. Then track every single cent like you see me do in March. Track every single transaction that you make, and know where your money is going, guys, because at this time we don't want to get ourselves into debt or into more debt or any of those sorts of things. So if it is at all possible, do your budget, and that's it. Stay safe, guys. I hope that you're all keeping well, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye.